Welcome back to the MPP. Today we're preparing for the MPP SMP by creating the multiplayer boys Minecraft skins. First up, Caleb. Alrighty, alright, we're starting here by doing his face first of all. He's got some pretty distinct features. So we went in for the eyes, his mouth. When I think of Caleb, I kind of think of Bender, so I went for like a Bender vibe with the teeth. And then we got the beard, the ears. Um, yeah, just doing the beard. You know how it is. Oh yeah, can't forget the eyebrows. Very important features. Don't mind what I'm doing on the back there. Nothing important going on there. And then appears we start on the body, and straight away, like our reference image showed, we're going in with a black t-shirt. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward, pretty standard. Nothing crazy, nothing too crazy just yet. Black t-shirt, and then we're just mixing some colors here and trying to figure out the best way to do his chain as well. He's got a nice silver chain. Gotta get rid of them green dots. So yeah, it took me a while to configure the chain to look kind of dapper because it kind of just looks like collar. And then we get into the arms here. I decided to give him a tank top, even though that's not exactly accurate to the reference image. I thought he's a pretty muscular man. He likes to show off his muscles, so I give him a tank top. And then because there's not much else to do on the arms, I go straight in for the legs, and because of that, I gotta kind of redesign the torso a little bit because I want to give him a belt. And then yeah, you can see a nice belt with brown buckle and yeah, the idea here is to go for some lovely 3/4 chinos. This guy loves his 3/4 chinos. They're pretty hip, so it's a nice new trend. So yeah, three quarter chinos with the belt and the black tank. We even give him some lime green sandals. Like they're meant to be sandals. I don't really know how else to make them. I was toying with some ideas about trying to put the toes in and stuff, but no, I was just like go with what we know works. And then yeah, once that's kind of done, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to add some shading to this because it looks a bit basic. So we go in for the bottom of the chinos there to give it the rolled up look, and then grab a slightly darker texture of brown, I believe it was, and we give it some shading. You might not be able to tell in the video, but it's got some shading in there. And then I kind of go back to the flip flops and give them a slightly darker green. And the arms again, we're just going in with shading now. Like I said, he's a muscly man. We got to show off those muscles. So yeah, we just kind of finish this off with a bit of shading, and we'll view the final product in just a sec. So yeah, this is what we finished on. I hope you like the look of this. I think this is the first skin I've done, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's a good starting point for all these skins, and I think you'll see that a lot of my skins improve. So we'll see who's up next in just a second, and we'll get right into their skin. Alrighty, so second we got Dotty. Referring to the reference image, of course. Start with the jumper actually this time, bit different. I wanted to nail this. I wanted to get the shading right. I wanted to, really. This was like 20 minutes of my time, man. This is sped up. Don't mind Ninja in the corner. He's just hiding a Scorp Tech ad. You know how it is. These websites, they love ads. So yeah, we go in. First of all, we went in with the chest, and we did that, and then we got the arms. Um, Took a bit of reworking. I had to refer to the reference image a fair bit for this one. Actually, it's quite a detailed piece. So yeah, So this time we actually go straight in with the shading as well, like straight in onto the torso before we even start the legs and the head. And then we get into the head. This is awesome. We start with the eyes. The reference image he had. Oh, sorry, I should say the reference image I used. He had red eyes from the camera. So yeah, we go in with his iconic smile, his red eyes, his septum's on there. If you pay close attention. Alright, for the legs, I switched it up a little bit. I deviated from the reference image, and I thought I'd give Dottie some panties. But anyway, this is the Dodster. So we got the hair, the septum, the panties. We finished the shading across the whole body. I think as my second skin, this is quite good. Let's see who we got up next. 6, 7. Alrighty, we got my main man Jay. I actually forgot to start recording this, so we started off with the torso. Reference image I use. He has a nice white shirt with a nice image on it. So yeah, we just smash that out. This time I don't go in with any shading. I just go straight into the head. Had to manually color this in. In with the legs, we give him some blue jeans. Some nice blue jeans, yeah. Bit of shading on the blue jeans, So we start with the shading, and then I give him his iconic Air Force Ones, had to. Anyone that knows Jay knows he loves those things. Oh, and his bracelet. He loves that. He loves, like, yeah, he does that thing with his wrist. And then last of all, we going with the head. Don't mind that. That was just me getting the template from Dottie, or the colors. Colors from Dottie's skin. Consulting the reference image at this time. Still consulting it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we go straight in with the mo. And the eyes. Oh, and the eyebrows. Green eyes I've decided to give him. And then we go on with the hair. So yeah, we line up that hairline. And then this is just like the under. So it's like kind of the same we did with Dottie's. We got the layer on the top, and then we got the under layer. So for Dottie's, I forgot to do the underlayer, but for Jay's, I didn't forget to do the underlayer. Boom. And now I believe I just go in with some final design details and some texturing, and yeah, we'll call it a day. So yeah, this is the final J skin. I think it's quite nice, quite nice. We got all the features, all the lore, everything he's known for, all in one skin. And now let's see who's next. Up next we got Jackson. I actually went a bit of a different route for this skin. I decided to search for on Minecraft Planet generic white guy. And I took that, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take this, and I'm just gonna put a different shirt on him because this guy loves MoTV, so I'm gonna put the MoTV shirt on him, and then I'm gonna call it a day. So yeah, this was a nice quick one. I think it looks exactly like Jackson, like 1 to 1. Like you guys know what I'm talking about. Alrighty, let's see who's next.
What are you doing?
So, second and last, we got Aiden. Some people might know him as the Guru, or the Brains, or whatever. So yeah, in this one I turn him naked, and I go straight in with the head this time around. So we got the eyes, we got his hair, um, just the important facial features, the mouth, just toying with some ideas there. Like nothing's final. We do choose to go for a black shirt for this one because I've only ever seen this bloke wear like two black shirts and like a black hoodie, so we went for a black shirt. And then you know what? I thought for the design of the shirt, I was like, this guy just loves like the esports organization Sprout. I don't think they're in business anymore, but this guy just at one point he bought like 700 mouse pads. I'm like, yeah, I'll give this guy a Sprout shirt. That's cool. I did some quick shading on the arms. I do later redo this because I went with a too dark of a tone. So it just kind of looked like he had like wrinkles, not 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 definition. So yeah, for the shorts, I went in for some polka dot pajama shorts. It was a bit different. Been spicing up people's shorts a lot, so yeah, yeah. I thought this skin was quite good, quite accurate. Yeah. And this is the final version of the skin. I forgot to shade his head, but that's cool. Skin's lost to time, so I can't do it again. I did actually forget to save this one, so sorry, Aiden, you won't actually better use this when we play the SMP. And lucky last, we've got myself.
Master!
For myself here, we're going first of all with the most defining feature. Um, I go for my little bowl cut. So yeah, I thought it'd be rude not to put bowl cut on myself. It's a bit unfair. Me making all these skins and then making myself. I could have made myself Giga Chad. But I go straight in with the bowl cut, straight in with the glasses. I had a little mouth. And then I go straight in with the texturing of the bowl cut because, I need that to look good. Referring to an image I might be, which is kind of crazy. Toy around with the eyes a bit more, but I'm like, nah, I'll keep the big eyes. I think it suits the glasses look a bit better on the skin. And then at this point, I was like, shit, what do I do for my my clothing? I've done everything I can possibly think of, everything else. So I give myself a grey t-shirt. Apparently, don't know why. Straight in with the bloody. What did I give myself a tank top? That's crazy. Oh, I remember what I do now. Yeah, it's like a straight in with the definition, and then we go boom, green circle. That can only mean one thing. You're fucking right. Xbox logo. Xbox logo. And then in with the legs. So I've gone for the back half of my clothing removed. Just some basic blue jeans going on here. Nothing too fancy. In with the shading. We love the shading. You know, it looks horrible, but and then I gave myself fucking acne or something. And then I touched that up. Something like that looks like fucking dog shit. And I give myself some yellow shoes. I do love me some yellow shoes. I think we're almost at the finished result here. Boom, there she is. That's me. I actually think that's the best skin that I've made personally. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the MPP SMP preparations start. I made this little wallpaper with the 5 skins that I saved because I forgot to save Aiden's. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.